Hello, so nice to meet you at this motivational meeting, reading quotes from world scriptures. Powerful quotes to empower you with a positive vibe that have billions of people will help you too to avoid mistakes and get success in life. We are reading the book from the beginning. Please find all the message quotes at our Message to Billions channel. And nowadays we are reading about how to avoid mistakes. So today's chapter is Idolatry and Materialism. Literally, the worship of images, idolatry, in the broader sense, means allegiance to false value that substitute for God. In the Quran, idols are regarded as evil spirits and Satan. Those who worship them are therefore enemies of God. The Bible views idols as human artifacts, not as a representation of deity. Hence, idol worship is regarded as a form of materialism, and conversely, any false reliance on human power or wealth is a form of idolatry. A more spiritual conception of idolatry is to identify it with egoism and human craving, since attachment to these false realities separates us from our true nature. The biblical story of a golden calf describes the worship of the idol as accompanied by organic rites. In the 20th century, the idols of nationalism, racism, and especially materialism have captivated millions with horrible results. Father Moon explicitly calls materialism modern-day idolatry and regards it as one of God's biggest headaches. His passages on this topic are a contemporary counterpart to the classic text. First quote, Lo Abraham said to his father Azar, do you take idols for gods? For I see you and you people are in manifest error. Another quote, soon the abomination of idol in soon the world that is false, being true in faith to Allah, and never assigning partners to him. If anyone assign partner to God, he is as if he had fallen from heaven and been snatched up by birds, or the wind had swooped down and thrown him to a distant land. Another quote, how God is in the heavens, he does whatever he pleases, and their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. They have mouth but do not speak, eyes but do not see. They have ears but do not hear, nose but do not smell. They have hands but do not feel, but do not walk, and they do not make a sound in their throat. Those who make them are like them. So are all who trust in them. For many live as enemies of the cross of Christ. They end in destruction. Their gold is their belly, and they glory in their shame with minds so on earthly things. There shall be in no strange God, and you should not worship a foreign God. What is the foreign God with a man's body? It is evil impulse. Another quote, have you seen him who make his desire his God, and God sends him astray properly and seals up his hearing and his heart and sets on his sides a covering, who then will lead him after God? has condemned him. Will you not then heed? Another quote, when the people saw the Moses too late to come down from the mountain, and the people gathered themselves together to Aaron and set him up, make up gods, whose shall go before us. As for this Moses, the man who brought up us out of the land of Egypt, we do not know what has come to him of him. And Aaron said to them, take off the rings of gold which are in the ears of your wives and your sons and your daughters, and bring them to me. So all the people took off the rings of gold which were in their ears and brought them to Aaron. And he received the gold at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool and make a molten calf. Uh, and they said, there, these are you, God, O Israel, who brought you up out of the land of Egypt. When Aaron saw this, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made proclamation and said, tomorrow shall be a feast to be to the Lord. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offering. And the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. Further, let's read quotes from the Second Coming Messiah, Father Samuel Moon. What is idolatry? It is abandon God and worship something else to revere it more than God. That today numerous people are worship the idol called civilization without being aware of it. They take as their idols material things. They became slaves of civilization. Hence, they do not know where to find the center of their life. Without seeking heaven, they make frantic efforts, yet they do not know what direction to go and what goal to aim for. They are no different than the beginning that Israelites in the days of Ahab and Jezebel. The world should center on the mind, but instead it is devoted to matter. Look at the reality of education, focused at it is in the need of values of material civilization. The precious and invisible mind is being neglected for the sake of money that is visible for the eyes. First, theism appeared, it emerged as a spin-off of history. Next, humanism emerged as a spin-off of the history, and then materialism. They each appeared as separate and incompatible ways of thinking, thus separated each in turn perished. Human beings consist of body, mind, and spirit. Your body consists of matter, our mind consists of character, and with our spirit, we are to unite with God. When we try to become one with God without considering the material world and human beings, we do not succeed because that way does not fit our nature. We need God, but we also need human beings and the material world. For this reason, theism, humanism, materialism should not be separate. We need them all. Therefore, religion in the future should be equipped with all three areas, guiding us to fulfill the whole of human life in all its aspects. Human beings having a complex culture of are higher than matter. God is higher than human beings. Therefore, God should govern human being and all things. That is in keeping with the principle. In earlier time, when people set the religion at the center of their life, they tended to deny the value of human beings. As a result, human emerged, putting human beings at the center and denying the importance of God. More recently, humanism has declined as people value material above all else. For materialists, money is everything. Nothing it is valuable as money, nor even human beings. They see everything in terms of money. Yet after living materialistic lives, people find that material things are not everything. They begin to re-examine the human being to discover their original nature. They are faced with the limitation of materialism and realize that they need to recover human beings. They begin to ask questions. What is a human being? Is there something about human beings that need to be restored? Do we need to once again consider the question of God? We are living in a transitional period when these trends are evident. American young people, hippie and yuppie, do all sorts of things, and many are in search of religion. Yes, so powerful quotes for today. If you will have difficulties today, please watch one more time this video. Please comment how these quotes help you live, and contact me anytime for cooperation, consultation, and to become a member of Heavenly Parents Holy Community globally. Share this video as we end this billion Happy Life Subscribers Marathon. And yes, please search what God wants to say to you today. Every day, every hour, and every second. As God is within us, Jesus said. Wish you a great blessed day. All the best. Bye-bye.